This will be a quick tutorial on how to use lucidchart to create concept maps for the course. The website is just lucidchart.com, and you'll have to register for it. I would encourage you to register using your OA College .email as your username. If you do that, if you're already signed in to your Google account through Portal or some other mechanism, then you should be able to just sign in with Google, as I have just done now. So once you sign in, what you should be able to see on the home screen to your left is a folder that's dedicated toward to our class. And when you click on that, you'll see a variety of concept maps that I have created for the course. So for instance, this upcoming week, you would see a commensals concept map, which I'm asking groups 1 and 2 to work on for next week's class, and then a virology map that I'm asking groups 3 and 4 to work for. What you'll notice is that there's icons here, and this little this lock here represents the fact that it's a read-only file, so you're not going to be able to actually alter what I have created. However, you should see another icon that says it's a template, which means you can use what I've given you and then alter it and save it as your own, which I think will be quite useful. So when you click on one of these documents, you wait for it to load, and once it does load, you'll see the actual concept map, and it'll ask you to put a new title. So you may want to put your name as the title of the map. So once you do that, you then should have full permissions to alter the concept map in any way you want to. So you'll be able to move things around. You'll be able to add connectors. Now the way to add arrows basically is to scroll near the side of a term, a bubble, and you should see something like crosshairs. And once from there, you can then click and drag to the term that you want to hit. And as you move these things around, that connection will stay static. Now the text here is the same way. If you want to add a preposition, you just move it towards the arrow, and if you need multiple prepositions, simply click on one and copy and paste it. Once you're finished with your map, you can do one of two things. One thing you could do would be just to print it, and you can go to File down here, and then hit Print and then print it out. Or you can save it to your computer as a PDF file, or you can actually export it to your Google Drive so it shows up in your Google Drive along with the various class materials that you would use. So I'm just going to export it to my Google Drive as a PDF file, and if I were to then click on or go to Google Drive, I should end up seeing it somewhere near the top. You see right here, virology map for Brian Rash. Now it's going to be important that you have access to this. So you need to print it out, or if you have a computer, well actually you're going to want to print it out so I can see the actual map itself, and we will in groups then compare our concept maps and then sort of globally take a look at them and try to come up with a map that makes sense, that's accurate, and that's precise.